Hi guys, welcome back to my channel with Angela. Today I just did a tutorial on this look. It was definitely a ride. There was a lot of bumps in the road. So if you're interested in watching me struggle for the next 10-15 minutes, who knows how long this tutorial is going to be, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I sat down to film and forgot that I still had this shirt on, so we're just going to roll with it because I don't feel like changing right now. First things first, let me pull back my hair. Before I do my makeup, I always moisturize. So today I'm going to use the CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion. I mentioned this in our haul. So far, I really enjoy this. It dries really quickly and it's not too thick. So it's perfect to use before you do your makeup. I've been loving the Smith's Minted Rose Balm. I got this at Ulta, I think. It comes in a pot, which I don't usually like to carry around with me, but I love this for before my makeup, so I just keep it on my vanity. So to prime my face, I'm just going to take this Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. It's just a good moisturizing primer. And I'm going to take that and put that on the outside of my face. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser and put that just in the center of my face. I'm going to take the Sephora Radiant Illuminizing Drops and put this on the high points of my face. Angela does this and she said she really likes it, so I trust her. I swear these lights are making me look even paler than I already am. It's not helping my situation. So for foundation today, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in the shade 220. I'm just going to dot this all over my face. Obviously my foundation is way darker than my face because I'm trying to match my neck. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and blend that in. Whenever I use a brush to blend out my foundation, I always still go over it with a beauty blender. I'm always paranoid about brush strokes on my skin. I know I look crazy, but bear with me guys. I promise it will come together in the end. So for concealer, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. And I'm just going to blend that out. So today, to set my under eyes, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to use my Dermablend Professional Setting Powder. And then go ahead and take my Sigma Tapered Highlighter Brush, F35. And set my under eyes. And I'm also going to set wherever I put my concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with my Maybelline Better Skin Transforming Powder in the shade Warm Nude. I'm going to just take my Real Techniques powder brush. As you can see, these breakouts just don't want to hide today, so we're just going to embrace them and ignore them. Okay, so moving on to bronzer, I'm just going to take my e.l.f. bronzer palette. I actually really love this palette. I kind of just mix all of the shades together and use it as a bronzer. I'm just taking my e.l.f. complexion brush. Okay, so now moving on to highlight. I'm going to go ahead and take the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. Ever since I got this, I have not used any other highlighter. So my favorite shade to use is the shade Glow Getter in the center right here. I like to pack the product on my brush and then spray my brush with my Mario Badescu Rose Water. You can clearly see that when I highlight, it emphasizes the texture on the side of my face right here. I honestly don't care. I'm just going to take the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Rose Champagne. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush. I like to start on the apples of my cheeks and then just kind of drag my blush back to where my bronzer and my highlight meet. And when I'm done with all of that, I just like to take my stippling brush. This is just an e.l.f. stippling brush, and go over everything. Make sure there's no harsh lines. When I'm done with my face, I spray my rose water again all over. And I go in with my Real Techniques sponge and kind of push all the product into my skin. This helps from looking cakey. It also melts the powder into your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and I will be right back. So today I used the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade number 2 on my brows. So I was in Target the other day and I ran across this NYX palette, and it inspired me to use some color because I never do. I don't even own a palette that has any sort of colors like this in it. So I'm going to try and use some of these today. Hopefully it works out. I'm first going to go into my Tartelette in the Bloom palette and just take the shade Smarty Pants right here just to get a good crease color going. So there's no names on these eyeshadows, but I'm going to go ahead and take this far shade over here and put that basically where I put my crease color, maybe a tiny bit lower. As you can see, they're not super pigmented. I guess that's not a bad thing since they're so vibrant and I'm not used to using really bright colors. But if you're into always using really bright colors, this palette wouldn't be for you since the pigmentation is just not there. I'm thinking about putting that bright peachy shade on my lids. Like I said, since the pigmentation is not great, I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC Painterly paint pot and set that down as a base on my lids so the eyeshadow has something to stick onto. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take this color right here. I'm going to try it on my finger first in hopes that I can pick up some more product. Okay. These shadows feel really chalky, and I'm like really digging in here with my finger and not a lot of product is coming out. I'm going to go back in with that crease shade. Attempt to blend some of this out. I'm going to go and do the other eye. So I'm going to go back into my Tartelette palette and take the shade Rebel down here. I'm going to try and deepen up the outer corner a little bit and kind of use that to blend these two colors together. I'm just kind of going back and forth with the crease color and the darker color. I'm going to actually go in with my Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to go in and take this shade right here and just kind of pop it in the center of my lid. I'm actually going to go in and kind of almost cover up that bright pink shade. It's obviously still peeking through. Okay, well now I'm going to go into my lower lash line. I'm going to go and take that original shade I put in my crease called Smarty Pants in the Tartelette palette. And that was the shade Rebel. Oh. I'm I'm gonna take the same shade I used to highlight my face, the shade Glow Getter and the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. I'm also gonna take that and put that in my inner corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on my upper lashes. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my falsies on and I'll be right back. I went ahead and applied my lashes. These are the, I don't have the box anymore, but these are the Allure lashes with Vegas Nay. These are the Style Grand Glamour. I would not recommend these to you if you're new to lashes or if you think lashes are difficult to apply, because this band is really thick and not flexible, so it can be difficult to apply. I'm going to go ahead and apply my Rimmel Lash Accelerator on my bottom lashes. This is my favorite mascara for my bottom lashes. It doesn't flake or bleed. It also separates them really well. Now I'm going to take my NYX Gel Pencil Liner and put that on my upper waterline. I do this so my falsies and my lashes blend together better. Today I'm going to use my NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Light. Sometimes dramatic lashes can make your eyes look smaller or kind of heavy, so I'm going to use this to kind of brighten and open up my eyes a little bit. Since we're kind of in the peachy pink family today, I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Buenos Aires. This by itself is way too light on me, so I like to pair it with my NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. This is like a really dark lip liner, so it tones down the brightness of that lippy a little bit. I'm going to fill in my lips fully with this lip liner. Okay, so this is the final look. We definitely had some bumps along the road, but I have to say I'm not really mad at it. I feel like I should probably put a different shirt on, but to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not going anywhere after this, and I will probably be taking it off, so the shirt stays. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say other than thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.